Welcome to Seminars.LIVE. Keep learning, keep earning in 2020 and beyond. And now let's get ready for our next speaker session starting now. Hello everybody, welcome. My name is Mike Stewart, the Internet Audio and Video Guy. And let me tell you something, I know I say I'm excited about this presentation, but I am genuinely excited about this presentation. This is a friend that I have personally had over my house multiple times. He used to, when I lived in Atlanta, where he lives now, Greg used to come over and I used to just talk shop, get ideas, be inspired. In fact, he's got a little story about one time when he came over to my house and was out by the lake on my dock. But let me tell you about my friend, really my friend, Greg Cesar. He's an international expert in creative internet marketing strategies. He's helped over 150,000 across the world to drive more laser-targeted traffic to their websites. He teaches you how to deep dive into a market and find opportunities that most people miss. You'll learn how to go after large competitive markets and get your clicks for pennies while others spend dollars. It doesn't take long before you realize that Greg is an expert marketer and he can help your business. If you need to know how to explode your online sales, which we all do, then Greg Cesar, he's your man. So bringing to the virtual stage right now is my friend and my colleague, Greg Cesar.
Hey, Mike, how are you? Thank you for having me here today.
Oh, I love your studio. I've been in that room before. That is an awesome place you have there in Georgia. So I'm looking forward to your presentation today. And more importantly, I want you to give the goods to these folks because I know you know what's going on and it's going to be a great presentation. So let me just get out of here and you get started with your with all the things you got to share with folks, and I'll be in the background. So if you need me, I'll be just one click away. Just say, hey, Mike, I need something. You know, I'll go get you a glass of water, whatever you need. I'm going to go take care of you. But right now, let's bring your slides up. And what we're going to do is the easiest way to create a six-figure business by tapping into a vault of hungry buyers and create an instant stream of monthly recurring income revenue without having to drive traffic or personally selling anything or do any marketing ever. Now, I'll tell you what, that is something I want to hear about, and I know everybody else does too. So, Greg, the floor, the stage, the virtual world. Remember, this is day, night, everywhere, all over the world. So I'm saying afternoon, and you are too, because we're in the east part of the United States, but this is worldwide. Say your stuff to the world, and I'm out of here.
Awesome, Mike. Thank you for having me. And I know people say, yeah, my friend, but we have been friends. God, it's got to be more than 10, 12 years. You know, my kids one day said to me, can you make burgers the way Uncle Mike does? I mean, that's how close our families are. So Mike just read my title to you guys, the easiest way to create a six-figure business by tapping into a vault of hungry buyers and create an instant stream of monthly recurring revenue without you having to drive traffic or personally sell anything or do any marketing whatsoever. I know that is a huge promise, but I promise that by the time we are done with this training, I'm going to do way more than over deliver on this promise to you, and you will completely understand. So for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Greg Cesar, and I started working with local businesses in 1997. I had a corporate job, and my boss said to me one day, when I tell you to do something, you do it. And at that moment, I realized that I was unemployable. So one day, as I was dropping him off at Bradley Airport in Hartford, Connecticut, I said to him, hey, I've got to tell you something. And he said, what? And I said, I quit. I'm going to start a business on this thing everybody keeps talking about called the internet. So I started going out and helping local businesses get online. So around 2002, I decided, hey, I need to sell online too, because if I could sell online, I'll get more local clients, because I'll be able to go to a business and say, why would you hire that consultant? They don't sell anything. Well, a funny thing happened. I got so good at selling off online that since then I've sold over 100,000 ebooks, all without using an affiliate. Now, if I use an affiliate and all the other channels that I now use, my customer database is somewhere north of 150,000 people. Yes, my actual customer database has over 100,000+ people in there. So I do know a thing or two about marketing and selling. Now, I've also become an internationally recognized speaker on internet marketing and wealth creation. I've traveled the globe, Singapore, Malaysia, UK, all over the world teaching internet marketing. Now, I do want to let you know, I didn't grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth. I grew up in the projects of Stamford, Connecticut. My parents came from Haiti in the late 60s. My dad was making $1 an hour. But there's one thing I learned from that man, and I got to say it's brilliant. And what I learned is the difference between mental poverty and physical poverty. A lot of the people that I grew up with in the projects are still there today, some 40 years later. They didn't even know it was the projects. But see, my dad, he knew the difference, and he was physically poor, but he was not mentally poor. In other words, he didn't have a vehicle, but he was always searching for that vehicle. And that vehicle for him became real estate. So within 8 years of arriving in the United States, he bought his first 3-family house. Today, the man is in his 80s and he makes north of $20,000 plus per month in his real estate properties. The last house he purchased, the bank said, well, how do you plan on financing this house? And he says, no problems. I'll just write you a check. And he went to his account, took his check and wrote a check to buy a house. How many people can write a check and buy a house? Well, my dad did. So when I started my business in 1997, I had no money, no experience, and no clue what I was doing. So if I can have success, what is holding you back? So what is this business that we're talking about today that's going to help you bring reoccurring revenue into your life? The answer is simple. It's an Amazon business. But I want to let you know something. It's not Amazon the way that you know it. We are doing something completely different and completely unique, and you will completely get it today. So why Amazon? Amazon has millions of hungry buyers who go to that website for the sole purpose of buying. People don't go to Amazon to window shop. They go there to buy. So how did I get started in my journey on Amazon? Well, 2013, everyone was talking about Amazon, Amazon, Amazon. And I said, I need to start an Amazon business. But I want to let you know something. I got scared. Yes, even experienced internet marketers get scared. Well, it was 2014, and we went to, my wife and I and the kids went to a 4th of July barbecue at Mike's house, of all people. So we're sitting there, and another friend of ours showed up with his kids, and he says to me, you won't believe what my daughter is doing. And I said, what? And he said, she's making $38 a day on Amazon. At that moment, it was like an Oprah Winfrey aha moment. I said, if an 8-year-old can do it, what would stop me, a world-class internet marketer who travels the world? What would stop me? And I said, absolutely nothing. So at that moment, I decided to get started. That was July 2014. So let me show you what our sales look like that year. So in the beginning of the year, from January 2014 through August 18, 2014, we didn't make any money. On the 18th was the first time my product went live on Amazon. Okay, that's the first time anybody could see my product on Amazon. So let me show you what happened within 24 hours. Within 24 hours, I made $9.95. Now I am ecstatic. I'm losing my mind. And my wife, she thinks I'm going bananas. She's saying, you can't even buy a cup of coffee and a sandwich with $9.95. But there's two ways to look at this. There's short-term thinking and there's long-term. In the short term, this sucks. What a waste of time, right? But I'm thinking long-term. I'm saying to myself, if only I can figure out 10 ways to make $9.95 a day, right? What does that give me? $99.50 a day, or $36,317.50 a year. How would you like to have an extra $36,000 coming into your pocket passively recurring on a yearly basis? Would that change your life? And that's how I was looking at it. So let me show you the rest of the month. So from the 19th all the way through the 31st, I did $69.89. So if you thought I was happy for $9, I'm ecstatic. Let's look at October. October, we did $374.28. Listen, I'm getting ready to do cartwheels off the side of the garage. My wife still thinks I'm a little crazy. She's not sold yet. But me, I'm thinking, man, if I can find 10 ways to make $374 a month, this is great. But let me show you what happened in November. In November, we did $1,987.11, right? So guys, 3 months into a brand new business, and I'm already at $2,000 per month in sales with zero time and zero money spent on marketing and advertising. At this point is when my wife finally started to come around, and she's saying, okay, maybe you are onto something. Now, I'm going to show you where we are today as we go in through our journey in terms of sales as well. So let me start by letting you know that results are not typical. I will walk you through the system that we're using to get the results that we're using. But let's be honest, guys. Most people, after watching a training like this, are going to go out, and some of them are going to watch TV or go outside and play video games, whatever they're going to do. I don't know. Right? Tom and Mike told me that you guys are very different. You guys are the action takers, but most of the people who do nothing will get nothing, right? But let me just say, I'm going to be happy to share with you for free exactly what is working for me today. So let's talk about my success principles that have gotten me to where I am today. Okay. It's a few shifts in thinking. And if you get these, they will make you a lot of money. Number one, if it's too hard, it's not for me. I always say God gave me the talents, but not the patient. He gave me something called ADD and ADHD and also something else called dyslexia. So I've got a lot of things that keep me from being able to do the things that a lot of other people can do. So things that are hard just don't work for me. It's just not in the cards for me. Now, the other thing is I like to sell what's already selling. I like to sell what's already selling, and that's for a very, very important reason. Most people will say it's because it proves the market, and that is true. But there's one other very important reason, and that is so I can copy. Okay, guys, let's be politically correct. It's so I can model after. Because if somebody else is already selling it successfully, they're going to tell me what to sell, where to sell it, how to sell it, when to sell it, what I should price it for. They're going to tell me 100% of what I need to do. It takes the guessing out of it. The other principle is there's nothing I can't do, because everything I don't know, I can find someone who does. Let me repeat that. There's nothing I can't do, because I can always find somebody who doesn't have dyslexia. I can always find somebody who doesn't have ADD. I can always find somebody who is organized to do what I can't do. So I can do anything on this planet. Now, this one is the most important one. You guys ready for this? I do not do any of the work, invest my time, or spend the money until I know I'm going to make the money back. See, marketing should not be a guess. It should be a strategy. So I do not invest my time, money, or energy until I know I'm going to make my money back. Now, here's the question. How do I know I'm going to make the money back? How do I know when I look at an idea that I'm going to make the money back? And the answer is simple. I ask them. I let the marketplace tell me. The marketplace will tell you anything you want. So I simply ask them, hey, if I'm going to sell this, will you buy it? And if they tell me no, I don't create it. Well, how do we do this on Amazon when we can't talk to them, right? Well, it's very simple. On Amazon, I look at the sales. I look at the products that are making good amount of sales. That lets me know that I can make money also. So on Amazon, Amazon says on average, 1% of the buyers will leave a review. So if there are 100 reviews on a product, that means somewhere around 10,000 people purchased the product. Okay. So I went to Amazon and I typed in weight loss. Look at the reviews as you see here. The first item has 10,000, 383, 797, 2,000. 2,000 reviews mean they've sold about 200,000 units. Right? And look, all of them, look at the one at the bottom, 23,000. That means they've sold about 2.3 million units of that product. What do I know already before I even spend any time or energy? That is a moneymaker. Okay. So I let the marketplace tell me what I should sell. So here's the question. What is it that we are selling differently on Amazon that most people are not thinking? This is the secret sauce. Guys, you ready for this? We are selling high-end, easy-to-create information courses in the physical format on Amazon. Let me repeat that. High-end information courses in the physical format on Amazon. And they can be audio, video, or even paper-based. Okay? So let's break this down. First of all, I discovered that all the smart marketers were focused on selling the gadgets and the gizmos on Amazon. You know, the blenders, the gloves, the washing machines, all that fun stuff. Yet very few people were thinking content. Did you know Amazon is the single largest content distribution channel on the planet? There is no other channel on the planet that sells more content than Amazon does. Yet the smart marketers are thinking about Amazon in terms of gizmos and gadgets. So why is what we're doing different? It's simple. It's information, right? We are selling information, how-to courses that people aren't thinking of and doing it on Amazon. And it's high-end, not cheap. We're not selling $10, $15 books. We're selling $50, $70, $80, $100 products, right? So it's way more profitable and it's physical. It's not the digital downloadable side of Amazon. This is the physical side where people spend more money. And where they spend more money, that means I can charge more money. And more importantly we've partnered with Amazon and we've allowed Amazon to do all of the work for us, right? So we're selling information which is easy to create, cheap, fast, it's profitable, and we're letting Amazon do 90% of our work for us. So there's two ways you can sell your products on Amazon, right? Number one is standalone information courses. And then the second way is kits, okay? And I'm gonna break both of these down for you. So standalone information product, that is an individual product. And what are the ways we can do that? First is an audio CD, right? By the way, an audio CD will hold 1 hour worth of audio. So how long does it take you to create an audio CD? 1 hour. So this is not something that takes you months and weeks to do. This is something that you can actually do an hour after this training, right? Now, if you want something that's going to be video based, whether it's PowerPoints or whether it's you in front of the camera, you would do a DVD, okay? So audio would be CD, video based would be DVD. Now, I know some of you are thinking nobody buys CDs and DVDs. Nobody wants those. Did you know last month, 1.5 million people searched for a CD player? Xbox sold 25 million Xboxes, and every single one of them comes with a DVD and a CD player in them. But I got you. I totally understand. Let's take a look. For those of you who don't think anyone would buy a CD or a DVD, you can put your content on a USB stick, right? Think of how many devices have a USB stick enabled in them. Most of the computers do. And guess what? We can also do paper. Think about this. This is a flashcard set. What content can you put on a flashcard and sell? I will show you an example of one in just a bit. How about a poster? I've got two products that went live on Amazon this week, and both of them were posters. What content can you slap on a piece of paper and sell? How about this one, guys? Cheat sheets. This is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. Let me repeat that. An 8.5 by 11, the same size sheet of paper that would be in any book on this planet. What content can you put on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and sell? Let me give you an example. I've got one cheat sheet that we sell. We've been selling it for many, many years now. We've sold about 40,000 units on Amazon and somewhere about 70 to 80, maybe 90,000 units off of Amazon. Guys, that is a almost 7-figure product. And all it is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper with content on it. See, the value is not in the paper. The value is in the content that's on that paper. Now, guys, the most expensive item on this page costs about $2 to duplicate, and the least expensive item, which is the cheat sheets, costs me about 18 cents to duplicate. So something that cost me 18 cents and we sell for as high as $17. Now, let's talk about creating your kits. Okay, a kit is nothing more than a fancy word for a bundle. So all you're going to do is you're going to bundle 2 or more products together and sell them as one unit for a higher price. So when somebody is selling one item for $10, you may sell 2 items, but now you're selling that for $20 to $30. You've created value by creating a kit. So let's talk about why kits. First of all, it's a higher price point. Why not sell something that you can make more money on? right? Number two, it's even less competition. I would say less than half a percent on Amazon are creating bundles. Most people just aren't thinking about bundles. It's a higher click-through rate. In other words, because you're selling something that most people don't have, your product stands out in the Amazon marketplace. So you are going to get more people clicking on your product than the other products that's listed on the page. So not only are you getting more clicks, but you're getting more clicks for a higher priced product, which means it's the perfect storm to higher profitability. So here's an example of a book set, right? So instead of selling one book for $10, why not sell a book set with 3 or 4 books? And you could sell this for $40, $50, even $60. Now, here's a content kit, right? Look at that. Multiple DVDs or CDs with a couple workbooks and a cheat sheet or something like that. This could easily sell for $100 or more, right? This is a good example of an information kit. Now, I'm going to show you an example of a physical product kit, okay? Here it is. This here is a soap making kit that's being sold on Amazon right now. Now, let's look at the elements. Number one, we've got our information product, which is the little outline here, which is our soap making guide. So we've got the content that teaches how to make soap, but then they included the perfume, they included the wax, they included the mold, and they included the mixer. So think about this. Everything that someone who wanted to learn how to make soap would go out and buy is included in the one package. So instead of selling the how-to piece by itself for 15, 20 bucks, now you could sell the whole thing together for 60, 70, 80, even $100, right? Most people are not thinking to this level, and it's so wide open, it's unbelievable. Now, let's talk about price points. What are we going to sell these products for? A simple cheat sheet, depending on if you're going to use it for lead generation or sales. If you're going to use it for lead generation, I would say $2 is where I would start. If you're going to use it for sales, I would start somewhere in the neighborhood of $15. Yes, guys, you can create a cheat sheet that you sell cheap to generate leads to sell something else. We'll talk about that later. Now, if you're going to sell one DVD or CD by itself, I would start that price point somewhere around $19 to $30. If it's a book set, I would do $30 to $50. If it's a CD or DVD set, multiple CDs, multiple DVDs in your package, I would start that somewhere in the neighborhood of $30 to $50. By the way, $30 to $50 and your cost is somewhere between $2 and $4. So you've got massive margins on these products. If you're going to do a kit set, okay, like we just saw there with the soap making product, that would be somewhere in the neighborhood of $50 to $200 is where I would start that. Now, let's talk about the 4-step process you're going to use to build your Amazon business. You follow this and you can have a lot of success. Number one, you're going to find a niche. Notice I didn't say create a niche. Good niches already exist. This is not the time to show me you're a marketing genius. Okay. Number two, is it selling on Amazon? So we go and validate our idea on Amazon. Number three is, can I rank? Then number 4 is content. Notice content is last, not first. Again, we'll talk about that. So let's talk about finding niche ideas. I like to say this is not the time to show me that you are a marketing genius. Don't guess. Let the marketplace tell you what to create. Some of you may already have an idea or two of something that you want to sell. And some of you are like me when I started and you have a blank slate. You don't know what you want to sell. You just want to find something good that's going to make you a lot of money. So let's start with a blank slate. We don't know what we want to sell. Let's let the marketplace tell us what we sell. And guys, it's easy. Google is going to tell you everything you need to know. So there is something that I call power words. And power words are words that people are going to type into Google that lets me know that they are looking for they've got a problem and they're looking for a solution to that problem. And the solution they're looking for is content. They want content to solve that problem. Now, let me give you guys an example of a power word that I like to search on Google. And it's very simple, guys. You ready? How to. That's it. I go into the Google Keyword Planner and I just put in the words how to. And I let Google tell me what is it people want to learn how to do, right? How to do A, how to do B, how to do C. So let me show you what I found when I typed in the words how to into the keyword planner. Okay, so here you go here. Look at the first one. 1 million people want to know how to get rid of fruit flies. Guys, that's 1 million people a month are searching for how to get rid of fruit flies. Who ever thought fruit flies was that big of a problem? 100,000 people want to learn how to get rid of gnats. 100,000 people a month want to get rid of fleas. 100,000 people a month want to get rid of ants. 100,000 people want to get rid of flies. 100,000 people a month want to get rid of mice. 100,000 people a month want to get rid of roaches. How much does it cost you if you have a bed and breakfast and you've got roaches and you've got mice? How much money are you losing? Would you be willing to pay me $50, $60, $70 for a solution that will teach you how to get rid of those mice or the roaches permanently so you stop getting negative reviews on your bed and breakfast? And the answer is an absolute yes. Look at this, guys. How to stop biting nails. 100,000 people want to learn how to stop biting nails. 100 want to stop overthinking. Look at this. 10,000 people a month want to stop procrastinating. Do you think a business executive or someone in the business world who has a problem with procrastination would pay you $50 to $100 to learn how to get rid of procrastination, to improve their career and maybe even double their salary? Would it be worth $100 to them? Absolutely. 10,000 people a month are looking for how to stop worrying. Guys, what is worrying? It's another word for anxiety. Now, anxiety may be competitive because everyone's thinking anxiety, but very few people are thinking about stop worrying. What a wonderful keyword that is. I love this one. How to stop being lazy. How to stop loving someone. Now who would want to learn how to stop loving someone? But 10,000 people a month are searching for this. That must mean, a bad breakup. They want to learn how to stop loving them. It's a painful thing. Yes, they pay money for that. How about this? Think about what's happened in the world in the last couple months. We've got this thing called Corona that's put people out of work. These people are on unemployment. Do you think some of these people are going to miss a mortgage payment? Do you think some of these people are not going to be able to pay their electric bill or not pay their water bill, and then it affects their credit? Do you think some of these people may be just getting out of college in a couple of years may want to buy a house? And guess what? Their credit is horrible now, right? Look what people are searching for. 10,000 people a month search for the fastest way to build credit. By the way, in the next year or two, this number is going to be 100 to 200,000 people a month. It's going to explode. Part of an opportunity is not just the opportunity, it's the timing. Okay, look at this, 1,000 people a month, fastest way to raise credit score. This is going to be a huge market. How about this one? 100,000 people a month want to learn how to code. 100,000 people a month want to learn how to type, right? Do you think Mavis Beacon has such a popular product because people don't want to learn how to type? They want to learn how to type. And what does Mavis Beacon do? She teaches them content on how to type. She's made millions teaching people how to type. Look at this. 100,000 people a month want to learn how to play piano. Do you know how to play the piano? Do you know someone who knows how to play the piano? It's very interesting. 100,000 people a month want to learn how to drive stick. 100,000 people a month want to learn how to draw. What do you think people who have been home because of the coronavirus are taking up hobbies? They want to learn new things, right? This is great, great timing. Look at this one here. 100,000 people a month want to learn CISSP. I can never remember what CISSP stands for, but it's something to do with some computer certification or something to that effect. 100,000 people a month want to learn CCNA, which is Certified Nursing Assistant. And look at this, Project Management Certification. 100,000 people a month want to learn project management certification. Guys, these are today's numbers. Do you see how I let the marketplace tell me where the money is? I don't guess where the money is. I let the marketplace tell me. Look at this, Learn Six Sigma, 100,000 people a month. Again, that's another project management. 100,000 people want to learn phlebotomy training of all things. Didn't know that many people want to learn how to be a phlebotomist. 100,000 people want to learn OSHA 10. Let's see, any other big ones here? That was pretty good. Now, the next place, okay, so I let Google tell me, The next place is eBay. Most of us use eBay as a place to buy things. We use it as a place to sell things. Did you know eBay is one of the best sources for doing research? Let me show you. So I went into eBay and I just typed in learn how to. That's it. That was my keyword. Learn how to. Look at this. Learn how to speak Spanish. And it's on an audio CD, right? Look at the next one. Learning how to draw. I love this one. Affiliate marketing. That's in my space. Love that one. How about this? How to crochet, right? Learn the basic stitches and techniques by Sarah Delaney. Ooh, how about this one? Extreme couponing. Do you think there are people right now who are out of work because of Corona who would love to start couponing to save some money? You think they're going to go searching to learn how? Absolutely. How about this? How to play the violin. I love this one. Outdoor survival. Folks, for many, many years, people who were preppers and outdoor survivalists had been getting a bad rep. People were laughing at them and saying, "Oh, you're storing 2 years, 3 years worth of toilet paper and paper towels and water in your house. What are you saving for? This Armageddon is never going to come." And you want to know what happened at the end of February into March when all of us were waiting in line at Costco for 2 hours to buy toilet paper? They were laughing at us, right? Those people got vindicated. Do you think that market is going to explode in the next year? Absolutely. Look at this. People want to learn to speak Hungarian, another great market. Now, guys, type this into the chat box if you guys are familiar with ForDummies.com. Just want to make sure you guys know the For Dummies. Okay, good. We are getting some people who say they are familiar with For Dummies. Guys, you absolutely want to make this website your best friend. Okay, now here's the reason why. For Dummies only sells what people want. They've got the budget to figure out what is working and what is not. They've got way more money than all of us combined to figure out what is making money or what people want to learn. So they only sell what people want to buy, right? So they've done all the research for you. If it's being sold on the For Dummies site, it's a winner. Okay, guys? If it's on the For Dummies site, it's a winner. But it's going to get even better than that. Okay? What you want to now do is not just find the winners, you want to find the super winners. You want to find the super best products on the For Dummies site. And here's how you find that out. You're going to go to the For Dummies site and you're going to type in 2nd edition, 3rd edition, 4th edition, 5th edition. That's all your keyword is. Because guys, if they made a 5th edition of a product, it's not because the 1st edition failed, the 2nd edition failed, the 3rd edition failed, and they said, "Oh, what the heck? Let's go for number 4 and 5. No, they said, "Wow, we sold a lot of edition 1. We need to make 2. Holy crap, we sold a ton of 2. Let's make 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So what are they giving you? They are hand delivering to you on a silver platter, cash cows. Guys, are you seeing this? You're getting this? They're handing you cash cows on a silver platter. So I typed in 5th edition. Look what I came up with on the For Dummies website. Look at this. Unix for Dummies, 5th edition, right? Project Management for Dummies, 5th edition. Look at this one, CISSP. We just saw CISSP had a lot of searches on Google, 100,000 people a month. Now we're seeing that the For Dummies people also have the 5th edition. What is that? Are you starting to see the puzzles coming together now? Now we're starting to see this is hot over there and it's hot over here also. Okay, now GRE for Dummies, 8th edition, right? What does that tell you about the GRE market? It's huge. Now, other places that you can also do research, I like Kindle. Go to Kindle and look at what's already selling on Kindle. Because if it's selling on this side of Amazon, why would it not sell on the physical side of Amazon? So we've got Kindle. We've got Facebook. See what people are selling and marketing on Facebook. Then you've got YouTube. Guys, go into YouTube and look at those videos. If you see videos that have 100, 200,000 searches, what are you finding? You're finding markets where people are actively searching for solutions to a problem. That shows you demand. Then you have Udemy. I recently found a product on Udemy. And by the way, for those who aren't sure, Udemy is a place where people who sell content can sell their content. I recently found a course that had 800,000 sales. Let me repeat that. 800,000 sales. Do you know what that tells me? Instant profitability. Okay. So QVC. Now you guys are going to laugh. I do watch QVC, and my wife will come in the living room and catch me watching QVC, and she'll be like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm researching. Well, let me tell you something I found on QVC. It was the Cricket. Oh, by the way, QVC is a TV station where they sell things. So you can go there and see what's being sold, and you can buy over the phone. So I saw something called the Cricket expression. Yes, I do know what the Cricket expression is, for those who are saying, why do you know that? I saw it on QVC, and basically it's a printer for people who like to do arts and crafts and scrapbooking. Well, in 10 minutes, they sold 1,000 units of the Cricket expression on QVC. And when I went on Amazon and did the research, I found out it was a massive market on Amazon. Now, Etsy is a gold mine of opportunity. You absolutely need to see and study what's being sold on Etsy. So, guys, so what do we do now? We found our niche. CISSP, we found GRE, we found, how to get rid of roaches. We found an opportunity. The next thing is we need to see, is anyone making money in this market on Amazon? That's step 2 of the process. So the first thing I want to do is go to Amazon and see if anyone is already making money in the niche. I don't want to be the person to prove the market exists. I want to be the person to expand the market. So my philosophy is this: if they can make money, so can I. I like to liken it to a lemonade stand. Let's pretend my neighbor across the street, she starts a lemonade stand in front of her house, and she does $1 million in sales from this lemonade stand in front of her house. No advertising, no marketing, just some cars driving up and down the street. What do you think I'm going to do? I'm going to set up a lemonade stand in front of my house, right? Why would she only get $1 million? If she can get $1 million, I can get $1 million, long as I got good lemonade, right? Makes sense. So long as I can see other people are making money, then that means I can make money there also. So what I'm looking for on average is 20 to 40 reviews for every product on the first page of Amazon. I don't want to see one person has 100 and everybody else has 1. That tells me that person did something to get those 100 reviews. Okay. Now, if everybody has 20, 30, 40 reviews, that tells me that's a function of Amazon driving traffic to those products, not something that they did. Okay. So, by the way, 0 reviews doesn't mean they're not making sales. So if I see nobody has reviews, it just means I can't prove the market, because I had a product that had 0 reviews for over a year, and we were making over $3,000 a month with that product. So we had no reviews and I was making that much money, but there's no way anybody could look at that product and know what kind of sales it was generating. So for me, I like to stay away from those kinds of products if I was looking at it. And also, the products, when I look on Amazon, what other people are selling, doesn't have to be the same thing as I'm selling. So if I'm going into the weight loss market, if there are 100 people selling pills to people who want to lose weight, to me, I want to sell a course. I'd go in that market because they are selling to the people I want to sell to, and they're buying the pills, they're buying the whatever. So it just proves to me that they're willing to spend the money. So let's take a look at some examples. We just saw GRE on the For Dummies site. There was an 8th edition. Take a look at this. Remember what I said, 1% of the people leave a review on Amazon. So 518 reviews on this product means they've sold 50,000 copies. 50,000 copies at $19. Folks, this is $1 million course. The only problem I see is it's the wrong format. It's in a book format. And because it's in the book format, it's $19. If they turn this into a physical course, couple CDs, couple DVDs, some cheat sheets, maybe a USB stick, this instantly goes to 50 to $100. Same exact content. You don't need one word more. All you're changing is the format. We saw Unix in the For Dummies. Look at this. 45 reviews, 51 reviews, 55 reviews, 43 reviews, 45 reviews. Unix is hot, but I don't want to read a book on Unix. I want to watch you programming Unix. Isn't that much easier? Isn't that a way easier way to learn is to watch someone actually doing it? And look what you see, guys. This is a picture from the first page of Amazon. No one is thinking, let me make a video-based course. They're just not thinking about it. Survival. We saw survival on eBay, right? Well, let's look what that market is on Amazon. 1,150 reviews, which means they've sold over 100,000 reviews. This is probably a $1 to $2 million course here. Again, my opinion, wrong format. This should be a course. This instantly can go to $50 to $60 really easy if it was in the right format. Okay, couponing. We saw that on eBay. Well, let's take a look. This is the exact product that was on eBay. Here, it has 162 reviews, which means 16,000 units moved. That's a lot. But look below. Look what you guys see below that book, guys. You see the organizer? The organizer has sold over 100,000 units. What would be a great kit? How about the book or a DVD-based course showing someone how you do this in the grocery store, and you include the organizer because they need the organizer, right? And then you sell the two together, 40, 50 bucks instantly. That's what makes a great kit here. Now, this one would be a physical kit because it's got a physical product with it. Now, AskFab, I saw this on the For Dummies site. AskFab is for people who go into the military. You've got to take the military aptitude test. Let's take a look. What's the first thing you guys see? The AskFab flash cards. You see that, guys? 128 reviews, 12,000 units sold. That's $17. This is a multiple six-figure product. Let me repeat this. Selling paper. This is a few sheets of paper in a box. Guys, are you getting this? But there's content on that piece of paper. Now, CISSP, we saw that in the For Dummies site. And remember, we saw that in Google. Let's take a look. 72 reviews, 40 reviews. That's a six-figure product. Okay. So now Learn Piano. We saw that on eBay, right? Let's take a look. 243 reviews, 1,117 reviews. Folks, multiple seven-figure product. Look at this, 1,800 reviews. Look at the one at the bottom, 1,300, 429. People want to learn piano. And as more and more people are home now with because of COVID and things of that nature, more and more people are going to start taking up hobbies, right? Because you can't go to the piano school to learn now. You got to do it at home. So we looked at crochet, which we saw on eBay, right? Well, let's see if crochet is big on Amazon. Take a look. This is directly from Amazon. This is the A to Z crochet book, the ultimate guide for the beginners. And look, 765 reviews, $16. This is a $1 million course. Again, wrong format. You're seeing this with your own eyes. Had this been a video-based course, this product would be selling for $45 to $75 instantly. But we didn't come up with this idea. eBay told us it was good. Okay, guys, you getting this? But we went to Amazon and was able to prove, oh yeah, it is good on Amazon as well. So what did we do? We found our niche. We saw crochet, we saw CISSP, we saw Unix, and then we went to Amazon and said, is anyone making money? And then we found, holy cow, people are making money in survival. People are making money in CISSP. People are making money on Amazon with crochet exactly where I want to sell. All I need to do now is set up my lemonade stand. So the next question is, this is part 3 of the process, can I rank? Can I get to the first page of Amazon for the keywords that I want to rank for, right? Because what good is it for having a market where, sure, I can make $1 million, but I'm on page 55 on Amazon. No one's ever going to see me, right? So can I rank? The key to ranking fast is finding keywords with good search volume that other Amazon sellers are not optimizing their listing for. I call that finding the voids. These are the keywords that they're good keywords. People are searching for them, but other people are not using them on Amazon, your competitors. So what you want to do is become the only man or woman on the island. Pretend you're on an island and you're the only person with water. Guess what? You're in charge. You can do anything you want to if you're the only person who has water. So how do we do this? Amazon gives the most relevancy to words that are in your title. Okay. You know, when you search and then you see the description or the first group of words that show up, that's the title. So if the keyword is in the title, Amazon is going to give more power to that word because it's in the title. So smart sellers are going to put their most important keywords in the title of their listing. So what you want to do is type your keywords into Amazon, and then you want to look at how many sellers on the first page of Amazon have that keyword in the exact match in the title. The higher the number, the harder it's going to be. So what I like to do is I like to see 30% or less. So if there are 20 people or 20 listings that show up on the first page of Amazon for the keyword, I want to see anywhere from 6 or less have the keyword that I want to rank for in their title. So let me show you an example, and we're going to use the keywords weight loss. Okay. So I went into Amazon and I typed in weight loss, and I also did what's called an exact match search. So I put quotations around the keyword. Now, what Amazon told me is there are 70,000 sellers on Amazon right now who have the words weight loss somewhere in their title or somewhere in their body, somewhere in the description, or somewhere in their keyword list. 70,000 people. Folks, that means I would be competing with 70,000 people for the top 20 spots on Amazon. How hard do you think that's going to be? 70,000 people fighting for 20 spots. Not an easy task. Now, let me show you the listings. So I took a screenshot. So I typed in weight loss into Amazon, and then I highlighted the listings that have the words weight loss in them on the first page. As you can see, out of 10 listings on this page, 9 of them have the word weight loss in the title. That means 90% of them are optimizing their listing for the keyword weight loss. Sure, this is a great market. Sure, I could make millions, but I've got to fight all of these people for this space. Folks, that's too hard. What did I tell you? My number one principle is if it's too hard, it's not for me. You're not going to get me to do all that work. It's not going to happen. So let's find an opportunity to rank in the weight loss space. So I want to go after the weight loss market because I know there's money there. Let's find something. So let's not guess. Let's let the system tell us what keywords to use. So guys, take a look here. I was doing some searches in Google Keyword Tool using my how-to keyword, and I came across this keyword here. How to lose love handles. Someone who types that into Google, what problem are they trying to solve? A weight loss problem. Folks, are you looking at the number? 100,000 people a month are looking to lose love handles. By the way, I don't even have to change my weight loss course. It's the same course. All I'm changing is the keyword or the door that I'm using to get people to come to my market. Now, if you guys take a look at this here, here's a screenshot. I typed in how to lose love handles. Did you see this, guys? Not a single person on Amazon is optimizing their listing for the keywords how to lose love handles. No one has it in their title. Amazon is so lost on content to show that in the top right, they're showing a vacuum cleaner. Have no idea why that even showed up there, but that's to show you how much little content Amazon has based on that keyword that they're showing anything. Okay. Now, if you remember, we typed in weight loss in the exact match, right? And what did we see? 70,000 results showed up on Amazon for the keyword weight loss. I did the exact same search with how to lose love handles, and take a look, guys, only 3. 100,000 people a month are searching for how to lose love handles, and only 3 people on all of Amazon have the keyword in that exact phrase in their listing somewhere. So what does that mean? Amazon algorithm is designed to show the closest match. That's what Amazon's algorithm is designed to do. So since there's only 3 people using the keyword how to get rid of love handles or how to use love handle or how to lose love handles, in the worst case scenario, what are you ranked on the first day on Amazon? Well, there's 3 before you. So in the worst case scenario, I'm number 4. In the worst case scenario, I'm already on the first page of Amazon the day that I go live. Remember when I showed you my first day sales, I made my first sale within 24 hours. Guys, that's how we're doing it. with picking the right keywords. So I want to show you a little tool that we created that helps us find the keywords. So I can put a bunch of keywords in this tool. It goes into Amazon and it tells me, here's the ones that are good, here's the ones that are bad. So as you can see here in this tool, I put in weight loss, lose weight fast, how to lose weight over 40, how to increase metabolism, and workout exercises for women. By the way, every single one of these are keywords that are in the weight loss space. Now, let's look at the numbers below. Weight loss, 61% of the listings on the first page of Amazon have the words weight loss in there. Too hard to compete. Lose weight, interestingly enough, only had 17.5%. That actually was a shocker to me. I would have thought that would have been way higher. Lose weight fast, 6%. How about this one? How to lose weight over 40, 0. How to increase metabolism, 0. Workout exercises for women, 0. Which one of the keywords did the tool tell me is the one that I'm going to make the most money? The ones that have 0 competition. Nobody's going after those keywords. Guys, that means I can rank on Amazon on the first day. Okay, so guys, what did we do so far? We've picked our niche. We let Google tell us CISSP is great. How to lose love handles is great. How to get rid of roaches is great. Then we went out and said, is anyone making money on CISSP on Amazon? Sure. We saw that people were making a killing off of things like survival, right? So we said, okay, people are making money. Then I said, okay, can I rank? Sure. Nobody's bidding on the keywords, how to lose love handles or using that. Guess what that means? I could rank. So I found my niche. I found out it's selling on Amazon, and I found out that I can rank. What's missing, guys? Now it's when we create content. But did you notice content is the last step? I've been doing this for many years teaching people, and it's amazing. Everyone always creates their content first, and then they say, let me see if it's going to work. Guys, what's my 4th rule? I don't do any other work or spend any of the money until I know what I'm going to make the money. So once I've proven steps 1, 2, 3, content is just a new point, okay? So now, for your content, you've got some options. Number 1, you can share the information that's in your head. Maybe in high school, you were a straight A student when it came to algebra. Maybe you did very well with calculus. Maybe you know how to ride a unicycle. Maybe you know how to parachute and jump out of planes. Maybe you're like Mike and you're awesome with music, right? So you can share the information that's in your head. Or maybe you're like me and you didn't pass algebra, you didn't do very well in geometry, you failed calculus, you don't have enough balance to ride on a unicycle, and you certainly are afraid of flying, and you just don't understand why anybody would jump out of a perfectly solid plane to float down to the earth. Doesn't make any sense to me, right? So I would share the knowledge that's inside of somebody else's head. So it's either you share the knowledge in your head or you share the knowledge inside of somebody else's head. So how do you get your content created? Number 1, record it yourself. There's free software out there. There's things you could do. Take out a microphone and talk for an hour. How many of you can talk for an hour? If you can talk for an hour, you can make a product to sell on Amazon. Now, you can also go to Kindle and see what's being sold on Kindle. You can use PLR. PLR stands for private label rights. Remember, we're repurposing the content. So we're taking something that is being sold as resale rights, and then we're turning it into audio, video, cheat sheets, or something else. So we're turning that PLR into something else. Once we do that, it's no longer PLR. Then license, you can certainly license somebody's content. Maybe someone's got some really good content and you can pay them a licensing fee and they will let you sell that. You can certainly partner with someone, find somebody who's got content that's doing really well and say, hey, let's create a partnership. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Or you can outsource it, pay someone to create the content. Now, if you're going to outsource it, this is my methodology that I like to use. What I will do is I will buy 2 pieces of content. Okay, I'm going to buy one that's really good, 5-star review, and one that's really bad, 1-star review. And then I go to an outsourcer and I say, hey, here's 2 pieces of content. One they love, one they hate. Read both and then create me something new. Notice I didn't say copy their content. I said create me something new. Okay, a good one and a bad one. That's all you need to do. Now, my favorite keyword search for finding people who can create content for me cheap on Amazon, guys, write this down. It's your keyword plus tutor, weight loss tutor. That's what you're going to do. Why is this a great keyword? Because we're finding the tutors. These are people who are already teaching what I want to sell. How powerful is that? They're already teaching what I want to sell. I don't have to teach them how to teach it. I don't have to teach them how to do it. They're already doing it. The only thing they need to do is, hey, take out their recorder and record the next time they teach. Guys, how powerful is that? Let me show you what happened when I went into Google and I typed in ASVAB tutor. So when I typed in ASVAB tutor, look at this. Tara here says, I myself have taken the ASVAB because it was my intention of going to the Armed Forces. I scored quite well. ASVAB stands for the Armed Forces Vocational Aptitude Battery Test, right? Look, she wants $35 an hour. Right? So, okay, Tara, I want you to create a 5-hour course for me. How much do I owe Tara? $150, somewhere around there. Look at Joshua. Joshua says, I'm highly qualified to tutor the ASVAB test. I scored a 99th percentile on the test with a perfect 130 GT. I have no idea what that means. But he scored 99th percentile. Do you see what Joshua is asking for? He wants $50. I mean, $10 an hour. So if I want a if I want a 5-hour course, hey Joshua, here's $50 and an extra $10 for some prep time. Have a great day. Have a great day. Send me the MP4s when you're done. So for $50, $60, I got a guy who is an expert in the subject matter who would give me the content that I could sell on Amazon and make multiple 6 figures with. Guys, are you getting this? Does this make sense? Right? Now, let's talk about creating your listing. Your listing is what people see on Amazon. One of the first things you're going to do is you're going to create or choose your category. The easiest way to choose your category is type your keyword in Amazon, look at what the top sellers or their categories are, and that's your category. Guys, that's why, remember I tell you, they're going to tell you exactly what you need to do. That's why we go in those markets. So they're going to tell you what your category need to do. Now remember, or need to be, remember this. What you write on Amazon is not a description. It's not a title. It's a sales letter with keywords. Let me repeat that. It's a sales letter with keywords. Everybody else is so focused on describing their product. It's wrong. Don't describe your product. You want to sell what it does. Sell how it's going to change their life. Okay. Now, you're also going to get 80 characters. It's actually up to 200 now for your title. And the key here is make sure you put your important keywords in your title, and preferably put your keywords in the beginning, not towards the end. Now, don't worry about grammar. If you do this right, your English teacher is going to pass out if they looked at what you wrote. They're going to say, this is grammatically atrocious, right? It's not about being grammatically correct. It's about being found. Remember that. That's your goal. Now, Amazon also gives you 5 bullets that you're going to use for describing what they get and how they're going to get it. And remember, you're going to put keywords in there, and then you're going to just put your description. Now, remember, again, your description is a sales letter, and stick a testimonial in there. Why not? Okay. Now, let me show you an example of a description I would use for a fictitious product. And let's say the product is, I'm going to teach you how to be a better basketball player. Now, while most people would say, hey, we have this basketball course. It has 3 DVDs. The DVDs are 1 hour long. Look what I wrote. Who else wants to improve their basketball skills with these amazing dribbling and shooting techniques? These basketball and shooting drills will have you jumping higher, running faster, and embarrassing your defenders in no time flat. Notice how I sold what will happen to them after they buy my product. You're going to be embarrassing your defenders. You're going to be jumping higher than they are. You're going to be running faster than they are. I didn't tell them it had 3 hours and 3 DVDs. They don't care. Neither do I. Right? But also notice, what did I sprinkle inside? Keywords. Look at this, guys. Improve basketball skills, dribbling techniques, shooting techniques, basketball drills, shooting drills, jumping higher, running faster. Those are all keywords. Do you guys see how I sprinkled my keywords within my description? So guys, let me ask you a question. I just want to make sure we are going in the right direction. Please let me know in the chat box. Let me know, are you enjoying this training so far? I just want to make sure that I am going in the right direction. Dave says, go Greg. Hey, David, how are you? Awesome. So want to make sure that I am going in the right direction. Awesome. I am getting some yeses. Awesome, guys. I told you guys in the beginning, I promised to over deliver something to you guys and teach you something that was right underneath your noses that you didn't even think about before, and was going to show you how we're building amazing recurring revenue on Amazon. So what did we cover so far? Number one, I don't have to guess what to sell. The marketplace is going to tell me exactly what I'm going to make money on. Number two, selling physical information products is way easier, cheaper, and more profitable than any other product that I could sell on Amazon. Why go out and try to import 5,000 blenders to sell when I can make 10 CDs for $10? Why do that hard work, right? So I would rather go for the easy. I'm only going to sell what's already selling profitably on Amazon. Guys, that's the only thing I'm interested in. I'm only interested in selling what's already selling profitably on Amazon. And then how do I rank fast, right? We've learned how to rank fast. I don't want to rank in 6 months. I want to rank tomorrow after my product goes live. And here's the thing. Don't do any of the work. Don't create any of the content until I know that I'm going to make the money back. That for me is what has changed my life in all the things that I've done over the last 15 to 20 years. Those principles have literally changed my life. Now, why information and why on Amazon? Number one, Amazon is a 95% hands-off business. They do 90% of the lifting for you. They're going to ship your product out for you. They're going to send it to the customer. They're going to do the customer service. Did you know Amazon will even pay for the advertising for your product? Bet you didn't know that. When you see an ad for an Amazon product on Google, Facebook, on YouTube, Amazon is paying for that ad, especially when you see Amazon.com in the ad. Amazon is paying for that ad. It's 100% buyer traffic. People don't go to Amazon to look around. As a fact, Amazon has something called Prime. 100 million people pay Amazon an extra 100 or 2, whatever it is per year, so they can buy more stuff. How crazy is that? It's free traffic. We don't got to pay for it. It's cheaper than physical products. And I can get an idea for a product today, and I could be live on Amazon by next Tuesday. And more importantly, it's easy to outsource if I need to outsource. And no one thinks about Amazon as a content distribution channel. It's wide open for the picking. And all of this leads to it being faster to your first sale. Now, 4 reasons why now is the most perfect time to start an Amazon information business. And that is this: Corona is forcing people to stay home and shop online. That has become the new normal. And people who've never shopped online before are now being taught how to shop online because they're afraid to go into the stores. And these people will continue shopping online well after Corona is gone. And more importantly, the demand has increased so much that Amazon is now in the process of hiring 100 to 150 people to fill the demand for products they need to sell. Guys, Amazon is hiring more people than some cities have people living in them. And that's just as employees. But here's another one. Here's a screenshot. We've got a secondary account that we created, and I created this account about 1.5 years, maybe 2 years ago, and I didn't do any work in that account. Haven't touched it in over a year. And let me show you, this is April 15th, 2020, just about a month or so ago, through April 23rd. So a 1 week time. In that secondary account that I have not touched, we did $534.88 in the middle of the Corona epidemic, while people were being laid off, while people had to go in line for unemployment to find money to buy food to eat. I'm watching TV, hanging out, playing video games with my kids. And this account that I totally forgot about brought in $534.88 in that 1 week, while people were struggling to find ways to feed their families. That's why this is the perfect time to start your Amazon business. So guys, no more barriers. You don't need a website. You don't need marketing. You don't need advertising. You don't need a search engine. You don't need PPC. And by the way, if you cannot spell PPC, don't worry about it. You don't need PPC. You don't need Facebook. You don't need product fulfillment. You don't need Shopify. You don't need ClickFunnels. You don't need any tools to use. You don't need Google. You don't need Bing. You don't need Yahoo. And you certainly don't need competition to have competition to worry about. That's why this is up. It's great. But the number one reason why Amazon is this: conversions. Anybody will tell you a good conversion rate is 1 to 3%. So if 100 people go to your website, if 1 to 3 of them buy, 1 is great, 3 is excellent. 1 is great, 3 is excellent. Okay, so 3 out of every 100 people who buy your product is considered good. Take a look at this screenshot here. On the low end, we did 23.9% conversion rate. On the high end, we did up to 36% conversion rate. That means 36 out of every 100 people who clicked on our listing in Amazon bought the product, where a good conversion rate is 1%. Guys, 36%. That's why Amazon. So how fast can things happen? People ask me this all the time, and I'm going to show you. One of my students said, well, that's because you're a guru. And you know what I said? I'm a normal guy just like you. And I said, to prove it, this is when I created that secondary account. I'm going to create an account, and I'm going to take a product in a market that I know nothing about, and I'm going to launch a new product. Okay? So I know nothing about that market. Now, as you can see, January 1st, 2017 through April 20th, 2017, we did not a penny in sales. That product went live somewhere around April 18th or April 19th. Okay. Bam. Within 48 hours, we made our first sale, $47. Okay. No marketing, no nothing. Now, look at this. By the next 30 days, so the 17th all the way through May 18th, we did $376. Okay. Awesome. Look at this. This is February 14th, 2018 through March 14th, 2018. We did $776 that month. Look at this. June 8th, 2018 through July 9th, 2018, we did $2,239.82. Look at this one. February 4th, 2019 through March 3rd or March 7th, 2019, $2,676.88. Look at February 22nd, 2019 through March 22nd, 2019. We did $2,951.97. That is recurring revenue in an account that I haven't even touched. Now, we did this with no marketing, no reviews, and without having to give away any product for free to try and rank on Amazon. Now, this is one of my students, James Hales. James got started with me. It was, I want to say, September 2016. Look at this, November 6th, 2016, literally 40 days after getting started, he sends me a screenshot, $3,492.27. Now, James, he's a show off, right? So he's got to show the teacher off. He sends me the next screenshot. 2 weeks later, $6,324.09. 2 weeks later, he sends me the next screenshot, $10,145.19. Guys, I didn't do that in my first 60, 70 days. So how is that for showing off the teacher? I would love for you guys to send me a screenshot where you blow me away. I would love it, right? James did exactly that. We're going to show you some more recent numbers as well. So let's get some things out of the way. I'm nobody who will buy from me. I'm going to let you know my name, Greg Cesar, is not on a single product that I sell on Amazon. I just take numbers out of the phone book. It doesn't matter who I am. Does it solve their problems? I live in another country. So what? I live in the United States. I'm getting ready to start selling in the UK. I'm getting ready to start selling in Canada. So if you could be in Australia, you can sell in the UK. You could sell in the United States. Nothing is going to stop you. In fact, it's my opinion that by the time you are done, you should be in every country that has an Amazon warehouse. Okay. Information is free on YouTube. Why would they ever buy from me? Number one, they're not on YouTube. They're on Amazon, and they're on Amazon with a credit card in their hands. But don't think because people who go to YouTube aren't buyers. YouTube is not a multi-billion-dollar organization because people aren't buying. Okay. How about this one? What do I know? What can I teach? It doesn't matter what you know. It's who do you know that knows something that you can teach, right? I hate flying, but I can sell a course on fear of flying. Matter of fact, I could sell a course on how to be a pilot. I don't need to know how to fly a plane to sell a course on how to be a pilot. I just need to find me a pilot. Okay, that's it. So, Guys, who wants to take things to the next level? If that is you, please say, I am ready in the chat box. I want to see. Okay. Mike says, I am ready. Tom says, I am ready. Bob, I am ready. Awesome, guys. Really, really, really love it. As you guys can see, I told you guys, I promised to show you something that was going to blow you away, and I want to do that. So now I want to tell you about our training called the Amazon Profit System. And we're going to do something different that we've never, ever, ever, ever done before. This is the first time I am doing this. And actually, you have to thank Tom for this, because Tom asked me to do what I'm about to do for you guys. So first of all, this is a step-by-step training designed for beginners and intermediate marketers who want to create an automated income stream without spending a lot of money, which is going to allow you to make more money online than you've ever made with less effort and without the struggles of building a normal internet business. Guys, when I designed this training, I had you, the beginner, in mind, because I knew what it was like for me that day when I was sitting on Mike's dock thinking, man, this 8-year-old was doing better than me on a place that I wanted to be. And I said, I understood what it was like. I understood what that fear was like before I got started. So I'm going to assume you've never sold anything on Amazon, and I'm going to take you from A all the way through Z. Now, then there's the intermediate person. You're just things are starting to make sense just a little bit, right? But you're looking for some other opportunities and ways to start making some additional revenue streams. This is perfect for you because it's not going to take away from anything that you're doing. On average, I spend anywhere from 1 to 3 hours on every product that I create on Amazon. So it doesn't take away from things that I do on a daily basis. I can still coach, I can still consult, I can still do trainings like what you're seeing here and still make money on Amazon, okay? Now, for those who are really advanced, right? Dave, I see you there. Guys, for people who are really advanced, this is great because you understand scale. You understand putting a team together that can go out and put hundreds of these types of products out in the marketplace for you. Now, here's what you're going to get with the training. Number one, you're going to get the complete step-by-step home study program. I'm going to teach you how to find the most profitable niche markets that fall within the range that we want. And that range for us, believe it or not, we're not going after multi-million-dollar niche markets. We're going after the markets that are in that $2,000 to $5,000 a month range. And here's the reason. We're going up against the mom and pops. So the competition is even less. That's another strategy. We don't go after the big fish markets. We go after the markets where we can make $2,000 to $5,000. But what if you can get 5, 10, 15 of these markets making you $2,000 to $5,000 per month on autopilot? Okay. I'm going to teach you the strategies that I use to guarantee success. I gave you a little bit of it today, but we go more in depth on the strategies that we use that I know without the shadow of a doubt that a market's going to make me money. I'm going to teach you how to create your content in an afternoon. Now, yes, if you want to take a month to create content, you can go do that. But I'm certainly not going to do that, and that's not what I'm going to show you. My record for content is a cheat sheet that we created, and I actually took 10 or 15 minutes to think about what the content was going to be, and then I paid someone $60 to put it together for me, and we did almost 7 figures with that piece of content. Another piece of content that took me about 2 hours to put together, we did over 7 figures with that piece of content. So I don't know why you would want to work hard. I'm going to teach you how I do it the easy way, and that's the only way that I know how to teach. Now, I'm going to teach you how to create kits for maximum profitability and the types of kits that I like to create. And there's 2 of them. There's the content kit, which is only content, and then there's content with a widget in it. Both are great. Both can make you a lot of money, and we will show you how to do both inside of the training. Then I'm going to teach you how to reach people globally on Amazon, even people outside of your main country. So even if you're in Australia and you want to reach people in the UK, you'll be able to do that. I'm going to teach you how to build, you ready for this, a massive buyer list. Did you know you can build a list with what we're doing on Amazon? And there's 2 ways that we do that, and we're going to teach you. One way that we do it is by offering the downloadable version of our training. So when they get our content, we teach them how to go in and get the downloadable version of that audio, to get the downloadable version of that video. And to get it, you've got to give me your name and your email address. So we teach you the steps on how we do that. Then we're going to show you how to find the hidden keywords that will explode your sales, how to find the right keywords that have no competition that's going to make you money. And then we're going to show you how to create your listing on Amazon. And then, as you know, I like to be fast, guys, how to rank instantly. I don't want to rank next week. I want to rank now. So we're going to teach you the process. And then after all of that, once you get that going, is we're going to teach you how to scale. Yes, making $2,000 a month is great, but what if you can take that to $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 a month? We're going to teach you how to do that. So how is the content delivered? The trainings are recorded and inside of the members area, so you can begin training immediately after this training. If you've got a question, don't worry. Submit the question. It's going to come directly to me, and I'm going to give you lifetime access to the training. So if you do want to come back for a refresher, you can do that. I'm also going to allow you and a business partner to have access to the training at the same time, because, you know, I've had partners and sometimes we buy something together and then we go to get into the content and then we find only one of us can access the content at the same time. I did not want to do that to you guys, so I will allow you and your business partner to have access to the training at the same time. So here's what you're going to get. You're going to get the complete step-by-step home study program, $1,997 value. Now, bonus number one, we help build your business. How would you like to have me as your partner helping build your business? This is a done with you program. Guys, let me go through that. First of all, you're going to get personal help from me. Yes. You're going to get 2 personal one-on-one coaching sessions with me. Typically, our coaching sessions will go between 1 hour to 90 minutes each. That's you and me alone on a call, no one else. And I'm going to be teaching you some things. And on top of that, we're going to do a live screen share, because there's some things that I want you to see, and there's some things that I want to teach you during that training. So let's break down what's going to be done during these 2 one-on-one trainings. The first one is, first of all, there's some things that I can only teach you live. By the way, I have never, ever, ever done the live coaching sessions. This is the first time, and Tom asked me if I can put some coaching into the program, and I decided to do that. So during this call, the first call, I'm going to help you discover your first product. Okay, your first product you sell on Amazon, I'm going to help you discover that. And I'm going to do that by teaching you some strategies that I use to find markets that no one ever knows and thinks about. And what that means for you is I'm going to teach you how to fish. I'm not going to give you the fish. I'm going to teach you live how to fish and eat forever and be able to create unlimited amounts of products that you can on Amazon. I'm going to show you a niche where 50% of my products in the future are going to be coming from. Okay, this niche is so powerful that 50% of all the products that we create in the future are going to come from this niche. I'm going to teach you a secret source of low-cost, high-content creators. How would you like to find a place where people are begging to create your content for you and they'll do it for $50? I'm going to show you exactly where to find these people. I'm going to show you the exact product that someone offered to create my content for $2.50. Let me repeat this. $2.50 is what the person asked me to pay them to create the content. And I'll show you the exact niche market that we're going in that's doing that product. I'm going to show you another one. It's how I turn a $200 product into an $8,000 in sales in Amazon. And I'm going to show you the exact product, what we did. So there's things that I'm going to show you that I can only show you live like this. Okay, I can't record those and keep those in the members area, because as you can see, I'm showing you things that we are doing. Then I'm going to show you a 7-figure niche that will cost you about $100 to get in. Guys, I didn't say a 6-figure niche, a 7-figure niche that would cost you about $100 to get in, and probably 2 hours of time, to be honest with you. I will show this to you. That will be all in our first call. So as you can see, there's a lot. Now, our second call, again, we're going to do a screen share. But the second call, This is where the rubber meets the road. This is where we create your product. So the second call is going to be our complete done with you training. On that call, we're going to now, you're going to actually see the keyword research. We're going to go in and get the keywords for your product. This is not somebody else's keywords. These are your keywords. We're going to go get the keywords. I'm going to show you how we put those down, how we then create the listing. We're going to research the competition. I'm going to show you which ones are good, which ones are bad. So guys, again, I'm teaching you how to fish. We're going to actually, I want to show you, we're going to pick the categories live right in front of you for your product. We're going to write your description live right in front of you. Right. And when I say we, that's me and you on that call. So your first product basically is done by me. Your first product is basically done by me. All you've got to come up with is your content and your idea. Now, on top of that, I will design your graphics for you. So the graphics for your DVD covers, your CD covers, and what's going to go on Amazon, I will use my graphics people, and we will cover the cost to get that done for you. So your first product basically is done by me. Now, let's look at some other bonuses that you're going to get. Number one, I'm going to teach you how to outsource everything. When you start to look at scaling, you're going to want to outsource, right? In the beginning, you may do it yourself. When you look to scale, you may look to outsource. That's a $497 value. Bonus number two, I'm going to give you the Void Finder software. Remember that little tool I showed you where I put the keywords in and it showed me these are the good keywords, these are the bad keywords. Don't use these. These are too competitive. I designed that software for myself, but I am actually going to give you a copy of that as a bonus. That's an $897 value. Now, bonus number three. The best thing to sell someone who just purchased something from you is more of what they already purchased. And since you just sold them content, what's the best format to sell them additional content? How about a membership site? Yes, I'm going to teach you how to make that initial sale on Amazon and then take that customer and turn them into a membership site where they are paying you recurring on a monthly basis. That is a $997 value. Guys, only available to the first 15 of you who take action today. Only available to the first 15 of you who take action today. So what are you going to get? You're going to get the Azon Profit System step-by-step training, $1,997 value. You're going to get the Done With You personal support. That's a $2,997 value. You're going to learn how to outsource everything. That's a $497 value. You're going to get the Void Finder software. That's an $897 value. And the first 15 of you will learn how to upsell your customers ethically into a recurring membership site. Imagine having 1,000 or more people paying you $10, $15, $20, $30 per month. That is a $997 value. Total value is $7,385. Guys, if all you did today was launch one product that made you an additional $1,000 a month on autopilot the rest of your life, would it be worth an investment of $7,385? When we do one-on-one coaching, it's $5,000 to $6,000 for that. Would it be worth $7,385? The answer is yes. Think about that. $1,000 a month times 12 months is $12,000. Well, $12,000 for 10 years, what's that come out to? $120,000. If you were going to invest into the stock market with a really good return of 10%, for you to get $120,000 as a return, you would need to start with $1.2 million. Here, for $7,385, you can get the same return without, well, first of all, how many people can come up with $1.2 million to risk in the stock market, right? But guys, that's not what it's going to cost you today. So to get started with the Amazon Profit System for just one payment of $1,497, all you need to do is go to www.clickseminars.live/Greg. And if you are one of the first 15 people who go there, I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to give you another bonus. and it's only available to the first 15 of you who go there right now, you're going to get a $500 discount. So that's going to get you into the training, not for $14.97, but for $997. That's clickseminars.live/Greg. And for one payment of $997, you're not learning a training. You are in business for yourself, a real legitimate business, and you've partnered with an organization who can send you unlimited amounts of customers. Now, I want to let you know we do have a 30-day money-back guarantee. If the Amazon Profit System does not give you everything like we've outlined here, please allow me to buy the training back from you, no questions asked. Now, with that being said, I do want to let you know I invest a lot of time in my customers. As you can see, we're giving you guys one-on-one training with me, not with an admin. That's about 4 hours with me. So I'm going to invest a lot of money into your success. So that means we're looking for people who are serious and who want to change their financial future. Now, let me give you 2 more super bonuses. Number 1, something I just discovered, which is an absolute game changer. And you guys, we are going to create a whole new course on this, but you guys are going to get this course for free as soon as it's done. We're going to be teaching you how to sell digital courses, high-end courses on Amazon, right? $50, $60, $70 courses, but we're going to be selling them on the physical side of Amazon, which is going to allow us to charge a much higher price point. Yes, I love Kindle. I sell on Kindle every day, but this is not our $10 Kindle products. These are going to be our $50, $60, $70 courses because we're going to be able to sell them on the physical side of Amazon. Now, super bonus number 3, only available to the first 15 fast action takers. When I created that secondary account, because my student told me to do that, the product that we created, I took it off of a list that I created that had 250 hot niche markets that I've already vetted that are ready for Amazon. They fit right into the realm of the numbers I told you guys, at $2,000 to $5,000 sweet spot, right? So I went out and created this list for myself. So I just went in there, took the products off that list. Some of the products we sell on Amazon are still on that list. I am going to share that list with you. And here's something that I did not do. I did not take my products off of that list. So the list I'm giving you is my list, and it still has my products on there. So guess what, guys? You're getting a real good list. Now, I'm not going to tell you which of the 250 is the product that I put in there, because if I did, everybody's going to go after the same product, and I don't want to create undue competition for myself and for other people as well. This is a $1,000 value. So what are you going to get today? You're going to get the Amazon Profit System step-by-step training, $1,997 value. You're going to get the Done With You personal support. That's a $2,997 value. You're going to learn how to outsource everything. That's a $497 value. You're going to get the Void Finder software. That's an $897 value. You're going to learn how to upsell your customers into a membership site. That's a $997 value. You're going to get the $500 discount. Again, first 15 of you, that's a $500 value. You're going to learn how to sell digital courses on the physical side of Amazon. First 15 of you, that's a $1,000 value. And the first 15 of you also get the 250 hot niche markets to target on Amazon. That is a $1,000 value. Total value, $9,885. Again, one payment of $997. You want to go to clickseminars.live/Greg. Now, is this easy? People ask me all the time, is this easy? And I'm going to tell you something. I don't think anything is hard. I didn't get to where I am today believing things were hard. My dad didn't get on a plane, even though he was terrified of flying, to come to the United States because he thought it was harder than where he was. He thought it was easier. You know, he came here making $1 an hour. In Haiti, he was making 10 cents an hour. In fact, when my dad moved here, he was living in one of the worst neighborhoods in Stamford, Connecticut. And he was telling me that he was calling his friends back in Haiti, and he was saying, guys, you won't believe it. I'm living the good life. Mind you, he's living in a project. He said, I've got a bathroom inside the house. And when you pull the lever, the number 2 goes down and water takes it out the house. Because you see, in Haiti, there's only an outhouse. There is no toilets inside the house, right? I visited Haiti as a kid and I had to use an outhouse. And let me tell you, you don't want to ever want to use an outhouse. Not a fun experience. He said, I got to brush my teeth in a bathroom and with running water. In Haiti, you brush your teeth with a cup of water. And then you take your toothbrush and you circle it inside the water to rinse the toothpaste off. And when you shower, you have a basin with a bucket, and then you put the bucket over your head to rinse yourself off. He goes, I could take this. You turn a knob and the water comes out the walls. And he's telling his friends he's living the good life. Little did he know he was living in the worst neighborhood in Stamford, Connecticut. Well, then we started getting a couple robberies in the neighborhood, and then he figured out it was the worst neighborhood, and then he bought his first house 8 years after living here. But I want to show you something. See, I could show you how many sales I made when I was sitting at my computer. I want to show you sales I made when I wasn't at my computer. And then I'm going to let you decide, is this easy or is this hard? Here was a cruise that my wife and I took January 22nd through January 31st, 2016. We're in Aruba, Curacao. Here's myself, Ty Cohen, Tom Yandula, a bunch of internet marketers going back to the ship. That same week, look, I did $4,026.96. I didn't have a computer. I didn't have internet access. I didn't have Google. I couldn't do coaching. I couldn't do consulting. And I certainly couldn't do a training like this. Yet I made more money that week than what most people make working full-time in a month. Look at this cruise, January 13th through January 22nd, 2017. Here's myself, Tom Yandula, Ron Douglas, Tom Beal, Jimena Cortez. We're all having a good time. Look, $4,662.06. Here's another year, January 18, Davin Michaels, Mike Lance, a bunch of us. Same week, I did $4,890.15. Mind you, 4 days into the week, I ran out of inventory. And because I was in the middle of the ocean, I couldn't replenish the inventory. That's why you see but the blue line there goes down at the end of the week. That's because we had no more inventory. So imagine what this number would have been like had I had the inventory in stock and was able to sell them. So what did Amazon do for me? Out of all the things that I do, Amazon gives me time. Amazon doesn't give me money. It's not just about the money. Amazon gives me time. So you tell me, is this easy? I don't think anything is hard. So now, step 4, marinate. There's something about being in Amazon and letting your product sit there and marinate, and then it grows and it grows and it grows. Our best month on Amazon, as you can see here, $43,181.08. Not bad for a business that my wife thought I was crazy because I was jumping for joy for $9.85 that I made that first day, huh? Not too bad. This is our best month. Now, let me show you one of my students. This is what he did for all of 2019. He did $510,695. 15,294 units moved in all of 2019. He just sent me this screenshot a couple weeks ago. Guys, would it surprise you if I told you that all he sells are CDs, audio CDs? 15,294 audio CDs he sold on Amazon to make $500,000 in sales. So sure, some people want CDs, some people don't. It's not the ones who don't that you're trying to reach, it's the ones who do. So, but I also showed you DVDs, USBs, flashcards, cheat sheets, posters, all kinds of things that you could sell. So you've got two choices today. You can keep doing things the same way you've been doing them, or you can decide to change your tomorrow. My dad always used to say, think about tomorrow. Think about tomorrow. It's not today. If you're not happy with today, it's not because of this morning. It's not because of today. It's because of yesterday. So if you want to change tomorrow, you need to do something different today. And today, I tell you, live the curious life, right? Live the curious life and say, what if what I'm teaching you can actually change your life, and allow me to be your mentor and help shortcut that process for you. So you've seen how fast I got started. You've seen the proof, and you've seen this content. This is consistent, and you've seen this doesn't cost much to do. What does it cost to duplicate a cheat sheet? 18 cents. right? And the best part is you're not partnering with me. You're partnering with Amazon. Amazon is your partner. I'm just a guy who's doing this very successfully right now, who is going to teach you how to do that very successfully yourself. So only thing left for you to do is to take action. For one payment of $997, just go to clickseminars.live/Greg. Again, that's clickseminars.live/Greg. So, here's what you're going to get. Let's recap. You're going to get the Azon Profit System step-by-step training, $1,997 value. The Done With You personal support, that's me and you, 2 live calls, $2,997 value. Outsourcing everything, $497 value. The Void Finder software to find all the hidden keyword gems, that's $897 value. You're going to learn how to upsell your customers into a membership site, only the first 15 of you. That's a $997 value. The first 15 of you are going to get a $500 discount. So instead of $1,497, it's going to be $997. That's again $500 value. Again, the first 15 of you are going to learn how to sell digital courses on Amazon, high-end digital courses, all downloadable. But on the physical side, I know it sounds crazy, but that's what it is. That's $1,000 value. And the first 15 of you are also going to get my 250 hot vetted niche markets that I created for myself. That's a $1,000 value. Total value is $9,985. Guys, that is my training for today. I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank Mike and Tom for inviting me to be here for you guys today. This is literally the first time I've offered coaching with my group trading. Absolute first time. So you guys are the first group. Thank Tom for asking me to do that. So Mike, I know we're probably short on time. I don't know if there's any time to take any Q&A. If there are, I'm certainly okay to hang around for a few minutes if there is.
Greg, you'll always amaze me. You just always amaze me, and for me to find out that this new world. See, I actually made a mistake yesterday. I said Greg is the AdWords guy because see, that's what I remember you as, and I forgot that's true. You were sitting down there. It was you and me and Matt Basic on my pontoon boat, and Matt was talking about his daughter, and look what one little spark turned into. Folks, that's how this works. That's why being around mentors and friends and folks that give you ideas and you take action on them. That's what Greg is. Greg is an action taker. He's a creator, and you can be too. And so when you have somebody who's a mentor like that, you want to take that advantage. So are you looking at the questions here? So I'm waiting to see. There is a little delay on these questions for them to come through. People. If there's any issues, you just with anything that we got some people trying to buy Greg at clickseminars.live/Greg, clickseminars.live. So in other words, if you have any issues, you can just use that email and get in touch with the Click Seminars people. They're standing by. They're all over the world. They will make sure, because one of the things that we don't want somebody who wants to get in with a program and have any challenges whatsoever. So just letting you know that's anytime. It doesn't matter what the speaker is. This is how. Well, here's a question that you can answer, and I could answer it, but I'm going to let you answer it.
Okay.
You see, Fiona wants to know, where do you get the CDs made, Greg?
Oh, that is easy. So I actually do show you in the training. There's a couple different sources that we use, and Kunaki happens to be one of them. But there's a ton of places, but we teach you how to prepare your audio CD or DVD, and then we also show you how to then send that content to them and have them print it, and then they just send you. It comes in the mail, and then you can ring at the doorbell, and there's your box of CDs. And all I do is I take that box and turn around and send it to Amazon. Literally, that's it.
Yeah. Romez says, this is a good question. Can you use the system if you're not in big countries? You answer that away there.
100%. The beauty about today making money versus Mike, what you and I had 20 years ago, 25 years ago, when we were trying to make money, is we were stuck to our geography. Now, it doesn't matter where you're at. You could be on a hammock on some island in some country somewhere. And long as you've got internet access, you can sell to anyone, anywhere. And because Amazon has created the distribution network, you don't have to create it. It's already there. And like I said, by the time you're done over the next 1, 2, 3 years, you should make it a goal to be in every distribution channel that Amazon has. I mean, why not? They're doing the marketing. Why not?
We're going to need to get the team working on this, Greg. The 3Pay is not working, but Vicky, we will make sure that that they're aware of that. That will be fixed immediately. I'll tell Joe, who's standing by here, or if Joe's listening, the 3Pay has an issue on Greg's page. We want to fix that, and I'll guarantee you by the time people see this, we will fix that. Because Vicky, if you want in, obviously that you know, I'll tell you one of the things that's been amazing about all these presenters and organizing this. I have got to put my hats off to the Seminars.LIVE team. They put this thing together, and you know why they put this together quickly? Because prior to March, all of us were planning on going to live events and speaking on stage, and we were planning on, you know, living life as normal. And all of a sudden, our worlds got turned up down. I remember the 1st of March, Greg, I'm sure you were the same way. You're going, what does this mean for us? And I'll tell you what it meant was, it was meant change your thinking and do different things. Change your thinking and do different things. And the truth is I know Greg is one of the good guys. Greg is one of the knowledgeable guys. Like I said, he's not only an amazing teacher, an amazing friend, but he's a brilliant marketer. And I know he knows his stuff. And I sit here and remember, my gosh, is just, you've got to pick. What path do you want to take? And obviously, Greg has a path that you need to be aware of. So we're just getting thanks, and we're getting kudos to you, my friend. So if that's okay with you, we've got another presentation coming up. So if it's what time is it there in Georgia? It's 4:41 in the afternoon. Yep. It's 3:41 here in Nashville. I do miss you, my friend, but I will come down there and haunt you and show up on your doorstep to flip those burgers again for you and your sons. I miss those. I miss those guys. I'll tell you something. 5 years ago, I didn't know if I was going to stay on the planet. And Greg and that family came out and supported me, and I'll never forget it. That's what a kind of guy he is. I mean, he didn't have to drive all the way across Atlanta to see this knucklehead who put myself in the hospital, but I'll never forget how special you are, Greg. Folks, this guy is the real deal. And, and I'll tell you something else. I remember the first purchase I got when I first started this business, I saw an order from a guy named Greg Cesar. And you weren't in Atlanta at the time. You were in Connecticut or New York. And you bought your first microphone from me, if you recall.
Mike, that was 15 years ago. So guys, your next best idea is only a second away. You just never know when it's going to come. Just like when I was on your dock and Matt's daughter said that, and it just light bulb went off. And here it was 15 years ago. Somebody said, you should record your voice. And there's this guy named Mike, and you should go get his stuff. Here I am in front of you today. Why? Because of content or products that I bought from this guy here, who my kids call Uncle Mike. And you just never know what your tomorrow is going to be until you decide to want to change that. So I thank you guys for having me here. I had a blast. Loved it.
Well, I can tell you one way to guarantee your results. Do nothing. I can guarantee your results. Do nothing, get nothing. But I can tell you this much. Take action and learn from people who are near and dear to me. In fact, I called you the other day because I just want to make sure you're okay. And I was so tickled that you got to be a part of Seminars.LIVE. So, folks, if you're watching this replay, the buy button will be under this video in minutes. Or you can go to clickseminars.live/Greg, and we will sort out any issues. If you have any questions, you can go to info@clickseminars.live. It's all there. And Greg, go take care of those at lovely family of yours, and I'll see you soon.
Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, everyone.
Well, folks, another amazing presentation, and it's not over. We've got Stacy Repchick coming up in a little over 2 hours time, and of course you can also go to the easy to remember link. We are Click Seminars, the basically seminars that you can click on and watch, and you can see them live. Why should you come live? Because you can interact, you can have your questions answered, and you can also get exposure as being one of the people that we feature in the lower third text. That's something you're going to learn about in my presentation. This is television, and it's being you're part of the television audience. But of course, you can come back and watch what's happened. We've been having seminars, presentations all week, and we're going to have another one, great one, here in about less than 2 hours time. So once again, this is Mike Stewart for Seminars.LIVE. I'm going to see you again in a little bit of time here. No matter where you are in the world, we wish you nothing but the best. And I am going to go out with the theme music like they do on television shows. Here we go.